Hello, my name is Richard Parsons. I'm the instructor for Economics 577, History of Economic Thought. I would like to welcome you to the class. This is a class that most students really enjoy. I hope you do. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Most of my experiences in the business world, I worked for M&M Mars for many years, Mars Incorporated. I was the controller for them, did a lot of economic analysis and business planning, things like that. I retired early, and this just shows you how much I loved economics. I could have done anything I wanted. And what I chose to do was go back to school, get my PhD so I could teach economics. I've been teaching now for 6 years and really enjoy the interaction. I hope that this will work well in this class as well. Um, this class is just a little bit different than most of your MBA classes. This class is a little more theoretical, while almost all your other classes are very applied. Now that is a little different, but I hope it's something you'll enjoy, having a little bit more of a theoretical class, which will give you some background and some tools to help you think about other challenges and to apply as you use the actual tool set found in your other classes. For example, even though this is theoretical, as you study the schools of economic thought, you will pick up how the process of economic thought related to the historical problems at the time, and how they migrated over the years to where we are now. You will find that many of our current problems you will see with a new perspective, because some of our problems, like the role of government and the role of incentives in motivating individuals, those debates are as old as time, and you will see them come again and again and see different theories build around them. So it's a very useful and important course, but it's more of a background course than it is directly applied tools. This course will cover 6 schools of thought. We'll start with mercantilism and end with Keynesianism, and these will progress historically, so they'll build upon each other. Each school of thought you will approach the same way. We will have you read the text. We will have you, I've supplied it, the text is required. I've also supplied a number of PowerPoints and videos to supplement the text in each area. Those are optional, but hopefully they'll be useful for you and help add to your understanding and education. Then for each of the school of thought, you with a group will prepare a paper that goes over 5 key questions about each school. Okay, let's talk about those groups for a little bit. Working in an MBA program, it's important to understand teams and have experience working with teams. I know most of you do. However, hopefully you can learn a little bit more about organizing and working with teams by working on the teams in this class, as well as your other MBA classes. In this class, you will self-select a group of 3 individuals, 3 including yourself, to write all the papers. You can divide up the work any way you want. However, each of you need to know all the material for all the schools of thought, and each of you also will receive the same grade for each paper. So I would hope that however you decide to divide up the work, you will at least all end up reviewing, editing, and finalizing the papers together. In this class, we will also have some discussion elements required. This is a comment you'll make in Blackboard. There will be 1 discussion element required for each school of thought. I've written a starting question to get the discussion started for each school of thought. However, you can comment however you want, as long as it's related to the school of thought. You can respond to other people's comments. You can put in an idea of your own, something you've read or a conclusion you've come to, even your opinions. You'll be graded based on reasonable effort in those discussions. So most of you, if you put in a thought and you do it timely, you should get your full points for that. That's always a nice foundation to build the rest of your grading on. Finally, there are 2 tests in this class. They are not comprehensive. We'll have 1 test on the first 3 schools of thought and 1 test on the final 3 schools of thought. So that tells you how we'll do the grade. Now, most students have enjoyed this class. It's new. The information is new to a lot of students who haven't studied this before. I encourage you to call me or email me if you have any questions or need any help or are confused about anything as you go through the course. I will respond to emails and phone calls within 24 hours. My cell phone is listed in the syllabus. So let's talk, and you can there's even a discussion area where you can post questions that you want maybe if you think the whole class would like to see the answer or might want to know about the discussion. Final thing then, how do we get started? This is what you do. The first thing you do is get comfortable with Blackboard. If you haven't used it before, look around, make sure you understand how it works, see what's there. Ask questions if you need help. If you need technical help, in the syllabus, there's some phone numbers for you to call for that as well. The second thing you do is introduce yourself. You go to one of the discussion points in Blackboard and write a paragraph about yourself to let us know who you are. Then you'll want to organize your group. Reach out to other members that you think you might want to work with. Select a group of 3. Notify me who you are. After a week, if there's still a few stragglers that haven't gotten to a group, I'll help put you together, but then you don't get to self-select. And finally, make sure you read the syllabus. Once you get your group organized, also figure out how you will go about doing the papers. The first paper is due September 12th, which is only a couple of weeks away. Anyway, this has traditionally been a great class. I look forward to that again. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll feel comfortable contacting me and letting me know what concerns or questions you have. Talk to you more soon.